has got one, you know. Well, jobs is still our priority.
I think we have to try to find a way to take the people who've just been displaced from the coal industry and try to get them put back to work here. We're having a lot of people leave the region. Now, you know, Lawrence County is one of the few counties in eastern Kentucky in the last census that had not lost population. But we're seeing our school districts are filling it across eastern Kentucky. You know, the more population we lose, the more money our school districts are going to lose. And it's going to be, there's going to be some big issues we're going to have to deal with. But the big thing is, how do we keep people from leaving eastern Kentucky? I had a friend of mine who's a banker that told me last week, well, 2 weeks ago, he told me that he had gone out and looked at 7 houses that his bank had mortgages on that people had just vacated them because they left to find work elsewhere. And we can't afford that kind of population loss out of this region. The result of that will be that we will see more voting influence. You know, as the population shifts to central Kentucky, we lose more and more influence in the General Assembly and in Congress. So it's important that we try to keep people here. We need to look at ways to retrain miners who have been displaced. You know, the 4-lane to the Mountain Parkway will help eastern Kentucky. This broadband initiative that Congressman Rogers and Governor Beshear have put in place will help eastern Kentucky. But the immediate thing we have to do is find a way to put people who have lost their jobs in the coal industry back. Any ideas as we move forward, let me know. Judge, when we see this budget, I'll be happy to send copies to all the magistrates and yourself, Chris, whoever would like a copy. But it's important as we go through the session that you pick the phone up and call if there's an issue that you think I need to be aware of, something that needs to be addressed, just let me know.
Disappearing quickly because it's all based, 70% of your cell phone bill, the rest of it is based on landline phones. And landline phones is just about extinct, and that's what's been supporting most of our costs. Well, it's been fit in court, in Supreme Court. Now it looks like we're going to be able to attach a bill to your county taxes, like your land tax.
And do what with the phone?
And take the land phone service out. And that way everybody pays taxes, we'll be paying like $30 a year, and that'll help. And that'll probably bring in about $84,000 to help support it, because right now the county is almost out $100,000 extra every year just to cover the cost.
Take it down to general fund.
Take it out of the general fund, yeah, to cover. So this will help us. I'm guessing about $80,000 if we're looking, that we won't have to spend out of our general fund to help work on more road and stuff. But now this is just something right now, Ray, have you heard much more about that? But it's in the, it looks like we might be able to eventually do this, which will be on next year's tax reform, Chris, had to be. But I just want to run that by and let everybody know that's something that we might be able to do, because I'm sure every county's going to be jumping on board with this.
So you won't be doing it this year?
No, it's too late for this year, because so if everything works, we'll try to have to get everything informed to where we put on taxes next year.
Will this just be on the taxpayers, because there's a lot of people that don't pay property tax that still use phones?
Now, the land, most of it's on the landline, people don't have landline service. So this will be on more money coming in because there are more people pays land tax.
This is basically, I mean, this is a big issue.
I know,
I mean, what I'm saying, not only in Lawrence County, every county
Yeah.
in the state.
I know.
And this has been a brewing for years, and it's taken right out of the general fund, because of what it is, they go to Walmart or everywhere and purchase these track phones, they drop our landline, then there you're out all the way down the line.
but they can still use the service.
Get a way that where it'd be fair for everybody, take everything off the phones and put it over to the, and they did that, and what county was it, and they got challenged in court, they got sued. Campbell County. And this has been going on, but the lawsuit come back and the Supreme Court ruled.
Yeah, it's not going to be some of us could try to say it's still going to be a tax, but it's not a tax, it's a fee is what it'll be. It'll be a fee for 911 fee.
Will it be charged to the people who have cell phones too, or is it still going to be the property owner?
It's still separate. There's still cell phone tax, which needs to go from 70% to 100%. I mean, 70 cents to $1, but you still can't get to a lot of them. They won't vote for
They
that.
won't vote for that.
Because as of right now, since its inception, the landline was $1.95. It's never changed since 2000.
And I don't, you can't keep raising landline service because it's not fair for them to pay.
Right, it's not fair if we got people who's got landlines.
And as everybody knows, you gotta have 911 service, and this, if it ain't funded, you ain't gonna have none for too long, and that's.
So as long, for the time being, people who have a cell phone are only paying a percentage of what they're,
I think it's 70 cents, and they try to take it to $1 here, go back and they look past it.